hope you're watching.
Like an
Chuck's shoes. Is it Uranus?
Whoa! You need to cut it.
We're a lesbian couple.
Turns into a short sleeve hoodie.
Stop.
He's dumb.
Well, then riddle me this. You just say riddle me this.
I control the camera.
So this is their dog.
I was the fattest.
Well, I did not know that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't even know about this.
Shout out to Spark Notes.
Thanks for watching our podcast. Hey, and welcome tonight, guys.
Welcome tonight.
Hello.
Welcome tonight.
Welcome to the night.
I'm back in the hot seat, and I did not start off well.
1 week is too long.
1 week's too long. So welcome to Pick Our Brains, a segment where we talk about anything and everything live and unedited. So tonight, like I said, I'm coming back into the hot seat as your host, Marclee. And tonight we have May to everybody's left. And to the right, we got the host from last week, now in the guest seat.
That's hard.
Marcel.
It's hard to host.
Do you think so? I mean, like,
Well, probably because my talent wasn't giving me any much
that's
talent.
I kind of, that's the thing. I feed off them as well.
Love you too, but yeah, the talent wasn't giving much talent.
and I think it was because it was their first time. So,
Yeah,
because it's funny because everybody's first time. It's weird hearing yourself in these headphones. You know,
Not really.
For me, I mean,
It
I guess
Yeah.
because every time like watching like a home movie, hearing your voice for the first time, you're just like, I sound like that.
Yeah, but then again, like when I watched home videos, it was like me as a kid.
True.
Yeah, like
True.
younger, where I didn't hit puberty.
Yeah. Okay.
I knew I was Bob, but I didn't realize how Bob I was.
No, we were too.
Kind of, because of Mama.
Yeah, and you know when they first came here, they spoke broken English. So what we learned was broken English.
No, I mean like
Yeah.
with this mic.
Oh,
English.
I see. Okay.
I was like,
so you're saying
oh.
recent?
Yeah. I knew I had an accent, and I always like try to suppress my accent, but I did not know I was that bad.
Yo, I heard one place, I heard before that the Filipino accent is one of the sexiest Asian accents. I was like, that's
It
disgusting.
says no one
Well,
ever.
okay.
That's disgusting.
But then that's
I was like,
coming.
it's so unattractive.
That's coming from us because we hear it and we're just like, oh my
Dude,
God.
I don't know. You could hear like any other, like I don't know. That's true, but still, like
I think I think okay. So what kind of accent do you find attractive?
Portuguese.
well, we're talking about Asian.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
They said
so
it's the sexiest Asian accent.
accent.
I was like, I don't know. I don't think any Asian accent is
No, yeah. No.
We sound angry.
No, that's like Vietnamese.
Maybe. Okay, so if we're talking Asian, maybe like, are we considering like Hawaiian?
That's not Asian.
It's not
Oh,
Asian.
is
Well,
that-
That's
technically-
American. That's
Are
American.
we considered
Oh.
Asian?
Yeah.
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 We're in Asia.
I mean,
Are we?
no, we're islands.
of-
So
yeah.
people say, "Oh, we're Pacific Islanders," but some people say, "Oh, we're Asian."
Yeah.
So it's up to
And
your.
It
I don't know.
also depends on what test you're taking because there's also a Filipino circle as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe we're just Filipino. You know.
I mean, we're still under the AAPI.
Oh wait, no. Korean sounds pretty.
no Korean English.
No.
He's talking
Oh,
about.
never
Korean,
mind.
no, yeah, Korean
love-
English. Like I'm talking about
Oh.
like an accent that you're.
No, there's no Asian.
Yeah.
There's none.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Russian.
Russian.
Everybody's Russian.
That's technically isn't that technically Asian?
That is Asian. Yeah,
Are they?
they
I
are.
didn't
Well,
know
because they're part
that.
of.
Asia.
Wait, no, they're not.
I thought they were Europe.
Are they?
No, they're not European. They're Asian.
Oh.
Russians.
Russians are Asians. Yes. Indians are Asian.
That is funny. I can see you guys.
I know you look to your left. We see you. You see us in the camera looking out like.
Wait, I did not know that.
Yeah.
What? I thought they were part of Europe.
Cartograph much?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what's crazy because even Indian is considered Asian, which
Yeah.
because India is in Asia.
Okay,
So,
that I know.
yeah.
See, like that's
I mean,
not sexy. No offense, but like that
No,
accent
I mean
accent.
ours isn't sexy to us. So.
No, ours is harsh.
Oh, that was Jamie Foxx.
Dude, imagine like somebody doing that now They would get canceled so quick.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, but it's a stand-up special. So.
Yeah. No, but you know, so there's a lot of when you do stand-up, they usually make fun of their own.
Nah.
So except
Everyone-
Russell
think
Peters.
so.
Russell Peters goes to everybody.
I think every comedian does everybody.
Well, okay. I think when it's their first time on stage, they usually go after their own first.
Yeah, to be safe.
Just to be safe, and then once they get big enough, they could actually start doing that, because it's just comedy. It's all in the sense of comedy. So enough of that. So tonight we're actually doing some Reddit subreddit life pro tips, and I just came across this randomly, and I was just like, you know what, maybe we could just discuss, you know, life pro tips. We're back in the red, right?
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know if some of these might be helpful, because you'll see more people around you and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into the browser. And before we get into that, just shout out to Whitney, Caden, Eric. Thank you guys for joining us.
Hello.
So Eric says Japanese.
no, dude.
No.
So
I don't know, dude. We're talking. Okay, so if you're saying Japanese accent, we're talking about if a Japanese person were speaking English.
Yeah.
We're not saying like them speaking their native language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if everybody sounds better when they're speaking their native language.
Yeah, like it sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. It's a reason why you have that accent.
Yeah.
So
I
even
don't know,
our
like,
English,
even our like native language, it ain't even cute.
It's
Like,
not.
It's so ugly.
We sound angry.
no, you know it's
We
funny.
always sound like we're yelling.
Yeah.
David Ta, he said we sound like chickens, and I was like, oh my god, we do.
I get it. Yeah.
So I was like, dude, that's spot on. I never
Yeah.
noticed that. But when you're surrounded by it, you don't notice that kind of stuff.
I mean, but to be fair, Ta, you sound like you're just groaning. when he used to talk to his dad, he'd just always be like,
Vietnamese, right?
"Oh, no." I'm like, what?
It's like, oh, what did you?
He's like, no, I just told my dad I'll see him later. What?
Okay. He's Vietnamese, right?
Yeah, he's Vietnamese.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right, so let's get into these life pro tips.
Let's do it.
So the first one we got, hey, what's up, Ray? Sorry.
Oh, we got a what's up, Ray?
So life pro tip. If you lose your receipt from a store and you want to return something and you know the order date, you can call the store. They will have it on file and can email it to you.
How about this?
Can you elaborate? Because Marcel does work in retail.
You want me to elaborate?
Yeah, is this true?
No.
You guys don't keep receipts on file, or
We do. We do keep receipts. We don't keep receipts. We keep records.
Okay.
But just because you have the it says if you have the transaction, right?
If you have the transaction date,
No.
so you actually have to have the receipt.
You have to have receipts.
Okay.
If you want to do a return?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says on people's policy. It depends on the store, depends on the company. But like for us, it says you have to have the receipt in order to do a return.
Oh, so it says on the receipt
It
itself.
says on the receipt itself. So, other companies, they might allow it, but
What if you guys have like a rewards kind of on your app or something?
doesn't matter.
Wait, no. Are you saying that if you have the receipt on your app?
No, we do send email receipts.
No, I'm talking
and
to
we
May.
have printed copies.
Like for May, are you talking about if they have the receipt on their app?
Well, okay. So with example Sephora,
Yeah.
you don't need a receipt to return anything. If you have like a number or like a rewards thing with them, you just give them your number and then they're like, oh, okay, you purchased it on this day.
Yeah, they can see it because
Look, so on our policy is you're supposed to have it, right? But if you're a cool and loyal customer and you're honest, I'll go out of my way for you, you know? But if you're aggressive and being very arrogant from the jump, I'm not helping you. I'm not gonna waste my time.
oh, you're supposed to do this for me.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna completely negate you. You're not coming in, basically. You can stay outside if you want to. But if you come in and you're honest, like, because there is times where, like, customers are 100% real with me. Like, They'd be like, you know what? I really just need to pay some bills, and this was like a bad mistake that I bought these. Like, I don't have the receipt. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna help you out. Like, let me know what date. You know, like, what's your name? What's your phone number? What's your email? We have to narrow it down. You know?
Yeah, yeah. So you have you could back up your butt too.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, even at that point, I would still have to, in a sense, explain myself to superiors to be like, okay, I did it because of this, and then they're gonna be like, okay, that's fine. You helped out the customer.
Yeah.
You know? But 9 times out of 10, you gotta have to make everything so much easier. Companies are now emailing receipts, and they're now giving you a copy physically by request. So just save your receipts.
Yeah.
You know, or do your research before you buy anything. That's what I do. So you don't have to return anything.
I don't know. I do research and I buy something. And I'm just like, oh god, because
you didn't do enough research then.
No, I have a fickle attitude. I have a fickle attitude. So if I get something, I'm just like, I liked it at that moment.
Yeah. See, and that's my argument to the customer. They'll like, let's say they get a shoe on, they wear it out. Let's say this is just a different story, but like they'll wear it out, and they come in like, I don't like it. I'm like, you liked it when you put it on your feet and you walked out. Like, no, you're gonna keep this.
Okay, so that's not true. It just depends on the company.
It's not 100% true.
Okay,
it depends on the company. But I have a life hack for you guys with is it Bath and Body Works? Is that the one where they have the soaps and stuff?
Yes. Oh no.
That's
Yeah,
the one.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So if you buy candles from there, right? If you buy candles from there, if you burn it all the way to the end and there's like a centimeter left of wax, you can bring it back and be like, oh, I didn't like the smell, and they'll exchange it for something else or a brand new one.
What?
Yeah, I did not know that. I talked to one of the workers at Bath and Body Works. Like, yeah, we exchange it. I'm like, what?
What the?
But don't abuse it, guys. Don't abuse it.
Yeah, don't abuse it. Yeah,
Don't abuse
these are hacks for like
they're hacks to make your life easier, not to
screw somebody over.
Yeah, because these companies can still go out of business. So,
I mean, with COVID, it kind of proved that.
yeah,
Because just a percentage of customers not coming into, buy stuff, they go out of business.
yeah. I mean, if you genuinely like burn the candle, like,
and you
half,
don't like it.
and you can burn it halfway. I understand that. You're like, maybe it'll grow on me, But if it doesn't, then yeah. But not till when it's done. You know what I mean?
Well, you just told me I could, so.
I mean,
You know what?
So
What
now I'm gonna
sense
do it.
I actually liked that we picked up. We picked up something that they called the scent for Draco Malfoy.
what
Oh,
the
that one.
heck?
That one actually smelled really
was
good.
like a collaboration with Harry Potter.
No, it just said somebody, I guess, mentioned to Bath and Body Works that it smells like what the actor wears.
What?
Yeah, and so they're like, oh yeah, you should get this one because they say it smells like Draco Malfoy. That's not really a nice selling point.
Yeah.
He was the bad guy.
It's sold out though.
It's sold out, but I think it's sold out because it's a good scent, not because they said it's
Oh, no.
smells like Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy, but this smells so good.
So I love that. I hate that I love this. All right, so
to wrap that one up, if you are honest with the retail store, or if you're honest with the business that you are trying to return, and you are respectful, 9 times out of 10 they will go out of their way for you. So just people who work in retail are people at that. So
treat people as humans.
exactly. Eric said, "Where do I work?" I don't know. You're not a loyal fan.
Yeah,
bro.
you should watch the old podcast, man.
Maybe you should click back a couple episodes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Just not the first one with him, because he said, I'm not going to tell you how to work.
Yeah. Not the first one. Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to, let's see. Oh, wait, no, we're going to the browser. All right. So another second one is use your guilty pleasure song as an alarm. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't have one.
I mean, I don't have a guilty pleasure song.
Yeah, you've asked me
Like-
this so many times. I don't have one.
Like a song that just like makes you want to sing to it.
But I mean, like, it's not like a guilty pleasure. Like,
Okay.
I openly like the music.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like I openly like Justin Bieber. Like I completely back that dude.
Yeah,
And there's people who are like,
really
"Why are you listening to Justin Bieber?" Yeah, bro. He's a great
all his music
musician.
has been really
He's a good artist.
He's a great
Yeah.
musician. I mean, like I don't know what's
It's like who are we to judge their lives just because it's
Yeah.
an open book, you know?
yeah, or just because I look a certain way, I have to listen to a certain type of genre. Nah. So I don't know. I think alarms should just be alarms.
You think so? Okay,
Yeah.
because the reason why I think they use this as a life pro tip
Uh-huh.
is because like you wake up and you're just like making my way downtown.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. I tried that with favorite song. Like I've tried putting one of my favorite songs as an alarm, and it made me dislike the song.
Yep, I was gonna say it made me not want to listen to the song.
Yeah,
anymore.
because I think of my sleep is being ruined. You know what I mean?
Yep,
And doesn't it become like repetitive too?
No, it's not even that.
it's not repetitive. It's that it's the state of mind you're in when you hear it.
Yeah. So like, it's kind of, what's that term in How I Met Your Mother? Revertigo. Like it brings you back to like a certain time.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
So like every time I hear like whatever song I had, it's just kind of like, oh, that's a me waking up, and I'm like
Yeah.
tired and I don't want to get up. Like it's an unpleasant time, basically.
So it's basically just reminding you that's bad, like or it's waking.
It's a
you up.
drag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a no-go then.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I think it could go both ways. It just depends on your personality.
That's true.
Because you could use this to actually, like I said, just like if you're really in love with a song that when you wake up, it just makes you want to sing with it. You're like, okay, I don't want to go back to sleep, you know?
I mean,
I don't know. I'm not a morning person.
I don't think there's any
so-
song that would make me want to say I don't want to go back to sleep.
yeah. What?
I don't think there's any song.
You're not gonna not get Randy Jackson's autograph. What is it? You don't think there's a song?
I don't think there's a song that will make you not want to go back to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Because a song will play and you should be like, okay, I still want to go to sleep.
Yeah, you'll like just shut it off.
Yeah. It, like I said, it just depends on person's personality.
I mean, I've gotten to the habit of waking up before my alarm now, and that pisses me off like even more though.
Oh yeah, that happens to me. I'm just like, how long do I have left?
Yeah, but then you're kind of just like, damn it, why couldn't I just sleep? You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like
10 more minutes.
Yeah. It's just like, oh man, now I'm gonna fall into another REM cycle, and then I'm gonna be way more tired.
100%. And then that alarm goes off, and then you're pissed off. See?
Yeah.
Don't use music, guys. Just use alarm sounds.
Alarm sounds piss me
Yeah.
off too.
But the thing is, like,
It
you
wakes
don't
you
have
up.
that tied to anything. You know?
True,
Like
true.
you don't listen to that type of sound and
So
enjoy
whenever
it.
you hear it, you're always irritated.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to be irritating, you know? So
Okay. Makes sense. All right, let's go to the next one. All right. So, don't spend your money renting movies from Redbox or elsewhere. Go to your library and borrow the movie for free and for longer.
we'll see. I don't agree with that. I mean, it can be a hack, like a life hack, if you're broke. 100%.
True.
But you have to support, you know.
Businesses, basically.
Yeah.
But the thing I the reason why I chose this was who's actually going to the Redbox things to get movies anymore.
That's what I
You'll
was
be
gonna tell you.
surprised.
Well, no, I mean, no, Redbox has it streaming also.
I didn't know they had a streaming service.
Yeah, you could rent from their website and watch it live on their website.
I mean, what if people don't have internet, bro?
Or access to a computer.
Yeah. What if they want to watch it on a big screen? They got like a DVD or Blu-ray player, but they ain't
Not
got
everyone has a phone.
I mean, okay.
I mean, even if somebody doesn't have a phone, there's a reason why people still listen to records. Like we buy records, me and Whitney.
No, that makes sense because it's a lost art and it's a lost medium for art.
True. But I mean, like, some people may like hard copies. Some people like to go to see like the bonus features and all that stuff. You know?
They have that on streaming services sometimes.
Sometimes. The only place I seen it was like Peacock.
Oh, true.
It's Peacock.
It's the new stream service that has what's the new show on there?
Only reason
Or-
I watch it,
Office,
have it is
right?
for The Office, yeah.
The Office is on there now.
Mhm.
I think they're the ones that have the rights to it right now.
Yeah.
Depends on how long
Netflix.
though.
Netflix lost a lot of money with that.
Yeah, definitely, because people kept rewatching The Office.
Yeah.
What I don't get. Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna go into it.
Go. Nope. What? You started.
No, I mean, it's like The Office is spoken
Dude,
like religiously.
tread lightly.
It's religious for some people, right?
The Office?
Yeah,
What do you mean religion?
like people like swear by it.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a good show.
It's a great show.
I'm not taking anything away from it.
You sound negative right now.
No, 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 no.
I feel like
I feel like something's
Are we gonna
coming
fight
up.
right now? Like, are we fighting right now? Is this?
I just got an Office shirt yesterday. Okay.
God.
No, the thing is, my favorite show is
Scrubs.
Yes,
Okay, that's a great show.
and
Great show.
But people have watched The Office and not Scrubs. That kind of like hurts me.
That sounds like a personal problem, though.
I don't think so, because it has the humor, it has the setting. You know, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing, but it's also entertaining in the sense of the show.
I feel like you just
What
sound
I think-
bitter.
What I think is people who like Scrubs primarily won't like The Office.
You think so?
But people who like The Office will be able to appreciate Scrubs. Because Scrubs, it has like a classic, this is a funny show, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas The Office, it's dry humor. Like there's no laughing background. There's no like random noises in the background.
No.
It's a mockumentary.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying.
So it's literally dry humor.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know if you're supposed to laugh or not, you know?
It's like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes and no.
Well, I'm saying in the sense where like the more times you watch it, the better it gets.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
So.
but I mean, the thing is, like, some people feel that. I think you just have to keep going, keep watching. It's
Yeah.
not like it's not one of those shows that. But then again, like, I liked it since the first episode.
Which one? The Office?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like a lot of them don't give other shows a chance.
It's true. That's
So
true.
and they swear by, oh, it's just The Office. I was like, no, other people
No,
have made
no.
great TV before The Office.
I think
And
it's
after The
just
Office.
because The Office it hits all the notes of types of emotions you can experience.
Scrubs does too.
It does. I'm not gonna take that away from you. But
And
Scrubs is more.
It's more of a skit kind of thing for Scrubs.
Yeah. Where this is kind of like, I think the people in The Office are literally relatable. You know what I mean? Like not everyone is gonna have a residency at a hospital.
Yeah. No. Well, no. But the thing is, whenever I've actually heard people that worked at a hospital, it's actually the comedy. It's not like the hospital, but the lifestyle does actually depict that of residents.
100%. And that is one of the shows that people in the medical field, I believe, say is the accurate one.
Yeah, the most accurate.
Yeah, that and like House, I think. No, not House.
No.
Grey's Anatomy. Is that
Not
what it was?
everything is lupus.
Is that what it was? I don't really watch House, but is it Grey's Anatomy? That's another one that's good.
I don't know.
I never
I've never
watched
watched
that.
Grey's Anatomy.
But I just heard that Scrubs is really accurate.
Well, isn't the creator a doctor also?
No, his best friend is actually a doctor.
Oh.
So he had some good guidance then.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's why I just think another thing is The Office has become a cult for a lot of the Gen Zers.
Whoa, dude.
Just like Friends.
But I think that Gen Zers only started liking The Office because of.
It was a trend.
It's a trend. It was a
because
trend.
It was a trend.
But
like they
it's
forced
just like-
themselves to
yeah.
watch it. You know what I mean?
And it's just like Friends.
Mhm.
You know, they force themselves, and now they're creating things that are like, yeah, you know, Friends and whatever, and it's like, oh, come on, guys, you know, that Friends has been a thing already, and you're just trying to bring it back.
Yeah,
So it's just like, I think they're just,
Copycats.
yeah, basically.
I guess.
But I mean, it's kind of like saying copycatting is like the flattery. It's like the best flattery or something like that.
Copycatting?
Yeah,
It's what is the quote?
best form of flattery,
Yeah, I guess.
something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% on the quote.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to make something up.
Go up, chat. Let us know what it is.
All right, so let's go ahead to the other one. So Learn to accept graciously friends and family's offers to pay for meals out or other monetary exchanges.
To pay for meals out, like going out to eat.
Oh, meals out. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what do you guys think about that?
I agree.
Yeah.
Then again, it's like full circle.
Yeah, and I think, let me actually click on this one. Let's see if I can open it. Does it? Okay. So it says, if a friend or family member offers to pick up the bill and you refuse and they insist, let it go and accept the gift. You can offer to pay next time or repay them with a surprise. Most people do not enjoy the awkward arguments that occur in these situations, and if somebody is insistent that they want to pay for you, they probably generally want to. I agree with that.
I mean, if you really want someone to not pay for your meal, just piss them off before the bill comes.
True. Very true.
And then like let them know after you paid the bill. Like, I honestly just said that because I knew you were going to try to pick up the bill. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding.
Have you ever done that? Why do you know
no,
that?
no.
Is that your life pro tip?
I'm just probably. I mean, it could be. You heard it here first. No, but imagine though, like it's just like before the bill comes, I'm like, hey, so you're paying for me, right? You know what I mean? Like, because I'm expecting you to, right? You know? And then they're like, no. I'm like, all right, cool, I got it.
And then you pay for it.
And then you pay for their bill.
Have you guys ever had like anyone who just kind of expected you to pay for the bill?
Yes.
Yeah. And okay, so
I'm not gonna say no names.
Yeah.
the thing is, there are friends which I know their situation. So
yeah.
Of course,
100%.
if I want their presence around me,
I will pay for that.
I'll pay for you. You know,
Yeah,
it's because I know you can't. It's not that you can't afford it. It's that
you're not able to at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, or it's not that you're not able to. It would in a sense hurt you too.
Not only that, if it's my idea to go where we go.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be like, yo, let's go to Fleming's, and then like expect you to like,
You got this.
let's go to Red Lobster. Let's get like 10 pounds of crab. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, that makes sense.
But for it's just funny if say it's their idea and then they expect you to pay. That's different.
Yo, let's go to Fleming's.
You got this.
Let's go to Red Lobster and get 10 pounds of crab. Oh man, no, I agree. I mean, thankfully, Whitney and I have been blessed to be in a position to where we've done that with our friends. You know, we're able, because sometimes we'll pay for the table and like just as a gift of, you know,
spending time.
Exactly. And then everyone finds out, who paid for us?
Mm-hmm.
You know. But it's like I agree when people pay for meals or whatever, or even monetary gifts, you know, what it says, but still, like, you have to be willing to accept it when it comes back around.
Exactly.
Because some people don't like to get paid for, but they love to pay for other people.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, that's true.
I love to get paid for. I don't know. I don't care.
Let's go to Red Lobster.
But also that, I'm never really one to make suggestions on where we should go because I'm like a bottom feeder. I will eat anywhere.
Same.
You know?
I think that's like the cool thing about us, that we could eat anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know, dude. With you,
okay,
you can find a cheeseburger anywhere, bro. Or pizza. You can find pizza anywhere. We go to steakhouse, they got pizza for you somehow, dude.
No, but the thing is also is like a lot of people know this. I don't like Thai food, but I won't say, oh, let's not. So I'll say, hey, I don't really like Thai food, but if they really want Thai food, May knows this, I'll go and I'll get like a dessert.
Yeah, but then we
Mango
spend
sticky
like
rice?
No, it's like the Thai crepes or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, they're banana crepes.
Thai food. I think you just have to have the right Thai food.
Thai food is
It's not.
so
It's not
good.
that. It's not the right Thai food. It's the spice they use. I don't.
Oh, it
even-
just jacks your stomach.
Yeah.
So
jacks up
it's
my
not
stomach.
necessarily the flavor, texture. It's more of like,
spice.
well, that's like me and cereal.
Well, with milk, and that's
Yeah.
why I have to eat cereal at night.
Bro,
Because
no, like for me, I gotta be like, okay, I'm actually off tomorrow, so I can have cereal today. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's okay. So for me, I trained myself to do my business in the morning.
I go like 10 times a day.
See, so if I train myself to do it in the morning, that means if I eat cereal at night, it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to go in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's basically, you know, it takes care of itself. But if I have something spicy at night, it will take care of itself throughout the whole day.
That's true.
So that's just, you know, with me with spice. And that was recent, has been happening over the past few years. Because when I was younger, it never really hit me.
Isn't that crazy? When you get older, you start having to think about what you're doing.
Yep.
Like as far as what you're eating.
Dude, and I love hot sauce, like, well, mild sauce on my Mexican food and whatnot. And I'm just like, do I want this to beat me up the next day?
I don't care about the consequences. I care about the...
No, I care because my job has me out in the field. So I don't know where, first thing, you know, with COVID, I don't know where there's going to be an open restroom.
Oh,
Okay.
that's true.
Starbucks.
And not only that,
They don't let you in though.
They don't?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to purchase something, or they only have it open for customers. It depends.
Either way, you get a coffee and a clean toilet.
Sometimes it's not always clean though.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
But you know, okay, here's another thing. You can always request a restroom to be clean in a public place.
Really?
You can always have it requested.
But doesn't mean they'll do it.
No, they have to.
They have to.
They have to.
Oh, what if it's not even that dirty?
They have to. They have
Interesting.
to.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I did not know that either.
100%.
Because I know they have, like, if you look behind the door, they have a restroom cleaning schedule and whatnot.
Yeah.
They sign off on
Yeah.
it. Like, I think it's like hourly or something. Or
Hourly, yeah. Or
So-
every other hour.
bi-hourly.
But still, like, they have to at the request. Because
What
I
if
mean,
you really got to go? You're like, can you clean it, please?
Yeah, I mean, that's all. That's what it comes with. You know what I mean?
You're just there, like.
That's what it comes with. I mean, it's like common courtesy, right?
Yeah.
Like being of service to another person. Because at the end of the day, like, if you use the restroom and there's no toilet paper, you can go out.
that's
You can
true.
go out and be like, "Oh, there's actually no more toilet paper." I'm just letting you guys know. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They're gonna have to service that.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's just another part of customer service.
Yeah. You can just let them know, like, "Oh, it's dirty." Just letting you guys know. I'm not like complaining. I'm just letting you guys know. They're like, "Oh, okay." And they'll fix that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. So next one. It says here, start practicing mundane actions with your non-dominant side now before you have to.
Wait, what?
So
I already do that.
So this is basically here. Let me read the explanation. So he said, my dad broke his shoulder last year and he had to do everything left-handed. Let's just say wiping your butt with your non-dominant hand proved difficult.
That guy is just weak.
Oh.
What do you mean?
That guy's just weak.
I do it. I practice with my left.
I rock, paper, scissors myself.
Can you, like, do you have like a fraction of a second faster on your dominant arm?
Yup.
I'm like,
You're
No, I
losing
mean-
that fraction of a second, bro.
I mean, I think that's a smart thing to do.
No,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't do it already.
Yeah.
Which is weird. If
Well,
people
okay.
don't.
When you say do it already, I don't do it daily. You know, there are times where like, you know what, maybe I should start trying to write with this hand.
That's the only thing I can't do with my other hand, with my right hand, because I'm left-handed.
Mhm.
The only thing I can't do with my right hand is right.
right?
Well, I mean, I kind of can, because I have my Apple Watch on my left hand, and you write.
Oh yeah.
You know, I do it with my right hand,
Oh, I should do that. I should
so I guess I kind of can.
No.
I don't know. I don't know. With your, isn't it weird having a watch on your dominant hand?
No.
No.
Because when I'm writing, I mean, I know it's weird. Like, some people think it's weird because you're supposed to have it like this when you're writing.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I just flick my wrist. I mean, sometimes people have it at the bottom. Like, it's just preference.
Oh
you know?
yeah. Like, it's kind of like in the military where they face it towards you,
Yeah.
and then it's just like they can see the time as they're.
It's typically like, you know, Rangers or, you know, because they have to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I actually tried volleyball with my left hand.
That was
Why?
the worst.
But I mean, at least you're practicing.
That's
You know, you're less dominant, so you can become dominant.
yeah, but you're supposed to ease into
yeah.
it. He went full
I
force.
went full force.
What
and
the
I-
hell? Like, yeah, I'm not going right-handed
Yeah,
again.
it was-
Yeah, okay, so that's dumb.
he went full force that he tore something.
I think to put yourself in situations, like, allow yourself to be in those situations to, like, use your opposite hand. That's fine.
No, it was funny because I was like, I'm gonna be a lefty from now on.
I was so mad.
I bet your whole team hated you that day.
I was so
Just show up
mad.
to the gym, warming up your left hand, like,
He
what are you
was.
doing, Mark?
He was going ham like his
all right, boys,
like,
today I'm only
pre-workout.
lefty.
So mad.
I bet, dude. I bet.
Oh my
But
God.
that's how I bruised my.
That's when he was wearing the what do you
Ah,
call it?
that little
Sling.
sling. Yeah.
I couldn't.
Well, is that did you do it because you had to do it, or
No,
you
it's
wanted
it's
to?
something I wanted to be dominant at.
Ah,
Because
that's
not,
fine.
I mean, knowing how most people are right-handers, I was just like, I want this in my skill set. So I know I could always go back to my right if I wanted to. So I'm basically throwing out my right and going for my left.
I completely agree with working on your non-dominant actions.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean like I'm going non-dominant today. It's just complete life change, basically.
Yeah, it was like a switch for me.
Right. It's
So-
like I'm gonna drive with my left foot today.
Oh shoot, that's hard. Because even lefties, they don't drive with left foot.
No.
You drive with your right foot, right?
Yeah, I've driven a right-hand drive car.
Even
Stick
with your
shift?
right foot.
The thing is, you know, right-hand drive cars, right?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, it's
Japanese-
opposite, huh?
It's literally the same thing. It's just
Oh, okay.
the only thing different is the position of where the seat is.
Oh.
So your
okay.
signal is still on your left, you know.
Oh, okay. Oh,
First-
yeah, that makes sense.
First gear is still top left.
Whoa, even the gear shifter is on the other
It's
side.
still this. It's exactly the same. Like I said, the
no,
only
no,
thing different.
but it's on the other side.
It's on your right.
It's on the left side.
It's on the left
shifter.
side.
Oh.
yeah, because
That's
you're
weird.
the driver's seat is on the right
Yeah.
seat. Yeah.
Imagine you have the shifter on the door. Every time you open your door, the shifter goes out with you.
No, but literally everything is the same. Everything is the same. So
That's actually crazy though, because
Yeah.
then if you do switch over to the right side and it's a manual car, you have to learn how to shift with your left. hand.
yeah. So one thing about me is like I can fight southpaw and orthodox
Mm.
because I'm dominant with my left hand,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that can be my jabbing hand,
Mhm.
and then my power hand can be my right,
Mhm.
or I can use it the opposite way.
Is that what they mean by southpaw? Is
Yeah,
that your
southpaw
left
is-
hand?
Southpaw is left.
Yeah.
Oh.
Left hand is
Left
your
is your
backhand. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's your like haymaker hand.
Mhm.
But like that's something that I can do both.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've stanced in southpaw before, but I don't know if it would be effective.
I mean, it's all situational.
Yeah,
Until
that's
you
the
find
thing.
yourself having to be in that position.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's usually so when you're facing somebody in a fight,
Mm-hmm.
it's better when they have your same dominant hand, because then it's opposite each other.
Yeah. If it's mirrored, it's harder for them.
Yeah, it's harder.
So that's why like when I would play basketball, like people couldn't really block my shot
Mhm.
because I'm left-handed, and they would always go for my right hand. They would always try to block my right hand. I'm like, okay.
See, and that's the same thing in volleyball. Like when you're blocking, you're usually blocking somebody that's right-handed. So
Yeah.
when they swing with the, it's a full length, shoulder length from the opposite.
But
hand.
also positioning on the court too.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, and that's something I want to start doing again.
No.
I think no. I meant
You know,
got shut down.
you don't
no. I
understand.
meant
I was
dude. You have no room to grow.
no. I'm saying the mundane actions.
Yeah.
Mundane actions.
Like,
That's what I want to start doing.
I think
again.
that grew from curiosity through skateboarding because there's something called switch.
Oh, switch. Okay.
So like you skate a regular way, whichever way you skate, and then you switch it up. So basically your front foot is going to be your tail now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've learned to skate that way. So I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool being able to do it both ways, you know?" So
And even in Tony Hawk, the game, you get more points doing it the opposite.
because it's harder.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that's where it came from. But then again, I was always just like, I don't want to be like one of those dudes. Like if I work out and like I'm left-handed, so my left arm is buff, but like my right arm just looks scrawny as hell. Like,
grab my strong.
you know what though? I realized that's one thing I was working on with my bike when I was riding because I stood in the mirror and I have my tights on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, my left leg is jacked. But I'm like, my right leg is low-key kind of scrawny.
It's just helping the left leg.
It's because when I'm riding, like when I'm tired, like I'm putting more effort on my left. So then I was just like, okay, let me start to do it with my right and then even it out, you know, so then it grows evenly. So now I'm fine now, but before my legs were wonky. Like, like I had a thick-ass left leg. And then my right leg was all scrawny.
There's something I was going to, but it went out of my mind. I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say.
Like, what else do you guys do, though? Like, as far as, like, trying to use your less dominant hand.
Oh, what I was going to say is they say there's more strength.
Yeah, in your less dominant hand.
In your less dominant hand because you don't use it as much.
It's reserve power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's why I prefer it as a fighting stance. So my left may be weaker, but it's more accurate.
Yeah.
My right is stronger, but it's less accurate.
I see.
So it's all about training. Because if you're good with your left, now it's just about training your dominant hand to be more accurate. Or your less dominant hand to be more accurate.
Yeah, but some things, the only other things that I've done has riding, playing volleyball.
Have you tried using your like playing a game on your computer like with the opposite?
Oh,
it's crazy.
No.
It's so hard.
I've never tried that. I've seen somebody. It was funny. He's left-handed. So
his mouse is on the left.
Yeah, it was on the left. But because in school they only, for some reason they cater to right-handers.
Yeah.
So he would have to pull the mouse on the other end, and then it was new to me.
Yeah.
You know, it was just crazy. I was like, what the heck?
It's funny because I'm left-handed, but a lot of people ask me like, so what do you do? I'm like, live life.
How do you function?
Yeah, they're like, so what do you like? Basically, they're saying, what do you do differently?
Yeah.
And I'm like, or they'll be surprised when they know I'm left-handed and they see me play guitar. I play guitar like with the right hand, and they're like, what the heck? That's weird. And I'm like, not really.
It's kind of like Daisy, where she's left-handed, but she hits with her right.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I mean,
she's more dominant with her.
Yeah.
With
but
her right.
when you played volleyball, you played with I
hit with my left.
Yeah.
But that's why I like to be on the outside right.
Yeah.
So
makes sense.
If it's tight on the net and it's like closer to you, so you don't have to serve over my less dominant hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or set it. So yeah.
Serve it.
But you would always do that. The thing is, you would always forget.
Okay,
You would think, being my brother, you would set proper to me. You know?
But the last time we played together, I was not that knowledgeable. You know, I was very less knowledgeable about stuff like that.
Yeah, you were, dude. You were basically coaching us.
But I didn't know everything about volleyball then. You know,
you didn't have to. All you need to know is I was the only left-hander on the team.
Okay, I wasn't as good back then. Okay, I couldn't tell where my sets were going back then. I was just like, I hope this goes where it's supposed to go.
You just prayed. You just prayed like haiku.
Yeah. All right.
What's the
next one? Let's go. Before going to bed, pick one productive thing to do for 5 minutes promptly after waking up. I saw this and I was like, maybe I should do that.
But what would be considered productive?
That's the thing.
Stretching.
Oh, see, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's the thing. I was like aching this morning, and May was just like, "Hey, get up." Because she
imagine being woken up to that.
So she was like getting lunch ready and whatnot, or preparing lunch, and I was just like, dude, my back's like aching.
Okay, hold on. Time out.
Go ahead.
Background story. He's the worst kind of person when he's in pain. Like, he just complains about everything.
Because I don't complain until it gets worse.
That's just guys, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because guys, we're not used to being in pain.
Well, not only that,
but it's
women
like
feel it
pain.
for a whole week every month. They feel it.
No, okay. So basically, if it's a little pain, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay. But I wait until it gets really bad.
He'll suggest that. He'll just be like, "Oh, I think something's wrong here," you know. And in my head, I'm just like, "Oh man, this is gonna turn into a full blown massage."
Yes.
I know it. It's his finger but it becomes the whole entire body.
Well,
Suddenly his
then
head
again,
needs a
see, the
massage.
finger is attached to the hand bone, hand is attached to the arm bone.
Yeah, I was just thinking about May saying like, "Hey, wake up!" Right? I was just thinking about that, and I was like, "Yo, you're so delusional when you wake up." I would just do it to mess with you. I'd wake you up and just say the craziest things like, "Hey, wake up! There's a dinosaur on the roof." Just what?
Dude, there's so many times where you guys wake me up in the middle of like sleeping. I'm just like, I have no idea what's going on right now.
That's so funny.
There was one time, I don't know what happened, but he was sleeping, and then I needed him for something because it was like 7 o'clock at night. I was like, why is he sleeping?
There's a leprechaun in the fridge.
And so like I was like, babe, wake up. And then he was like, Marcel, stop. That's my bike. And I was like, what? What do you mean?
I didn't take your bike, bro. I didn't take your bike.
You haven't given me one either.
I didn't take it.
Or like when we were driving one time and he was sleeping in the front seat.
Oh no.
And mom was like driving, and then she's like holding on the steering wheel, and we're talking, and then out of nowhere this one gets up like this, his eye, he's like looking around, and he's like, the rat. And mom starts freaking out. She's like, oh my god, there's a rat, where's the rat? And he just goes back to sleep like nothing happened.
Oh my god.
I was like, what in the world?
Dude, it'd be worse if I did that and I slept walk.
Yeah.
That would be bad, but
That would be funny though.
it's crazy because I get into these deep sleeps, and then you guys tell me I did something. I'm just like, I have no recollection, you know?
Dude, you are hilarious. You are so funny when your dog, like, especially when you would come home from volleyball and your dog tired.
Yeah.
But like you're tired early.
Yeah.
So then you go to sleep early. And then when we're all at the house, like everyone's talking, hanging out, then all of a sudden you wake up. Those are hilarious. Oh, it's gold.
And sometimes people are like, is he okay? And we're like, no, he's fine. Just, he'll go back
No,
out.
the
When
funny-
somebody doesn't know I do that?
Yeah, no, the funniest thing is when you yourself realize you're being stupid. Like you'll wake up and be like, something dumb.
No,
right?
yeah, you say something and then you wake up after you say it and you're like, what? And I'm like, what?
The fingers in the soup. And then you're like looking at me. I'm like, what are you talking about? You look at me like, what happened? And then you'll do this. And then just go back to sleep.
Oh, man.
And it's like in my head, I'm like, you know, you did something dumb. You just tried to sleep it off.
You woke up in the middle as you were saying it.
This is soup. Yeah, then you just wake up like, oh my god, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Let me just go back to sleep.
What? What?
That's hilarious, dude. I can't wait for New Year's when everyone has to stay awake and you have to fall asleep.
All right. So what do you guys think about? Okay, so we were talking about stretching.
Okay.
That's one. What do you think could be another productive thing you can do right when you wake up that will... I mean, this is actually... I think this is actually really... Meditation. I'll go back to sleep. That's the thing. Like for me, I don't think I could ever meditate because there are times when I will just keep myself up to do what I want to do, even though I'm tired. So whenever you say, "Oh, let's meditate," I'm just like, oh, "Okay, let's go to sleep."
I don't know.
No, it's just crazy because when they say clear your mind, that's like is clearing, like when I think clear your mind, that's what I have thinking, in my head. I'm clear your mind. And that's still thinking of something.
It's like the shack with the ball. Clear your mind.
No, like when someone tells me to clear my mind, that's when I start freaking out mentally.
You're just like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that.
Yeah, like, okay, after I clear my mind, I gotta do this. And after I cleared that thought,
Yeah.
Wait, you guys have never tried that?
I've tried
meditating,
meditating.
yeah.
I've tried, but the first thing when they say clear your mind, I can't.
So the way
'Cause-
that I figured out to work is focusing on my own heartbeat, closing my eyes, focusing on breathing on my heartbeat.
But then you're like, is the heart breathing too fast?
Yeah, just controlling your breathing, that helps you meditate.
And I think, it also helps to have a good teacher too,
Yeah.
because you can't just say, oh, I'm going to meditate. I think you have to actually learn how to meditate. So if you actually have a really good instructor on how to meditate, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that would
I get
help.
what you're saying, but it's like, how do you teach someone?
I know,
how to,
you like, clear your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see any thoughts, so I think your mind is clear.
They just find a way to Mr. Miyagi it. So you're able to do it.
So I don't know.
I think, like, for me, I'm not gonna lie. Right when I wake up, I go straight to my phone. I check the time. I check what I have to do for the day, like on my calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I check like if I have any orders coming in. I check my emails. Like that's what I'm doing.
Like right when you wake up.
Right when I wake up.
So you're actually productive right when you wake up.
Yeah, like because I hate, like, I have OCD with my email.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the person that has like 3,000 emails unread.
Mm-hmm.
My email's clean.
Oh, me too. I delete.
Yeah.
I
What I
check
need.
my email
Th-
about
that-
like
that's
probably
why-
3 times a day.
That's why I
At
got
least.
rid of like my old email, because I use that old email for like, like in the mall where they're like, oh, you want to win this car? And you
Yeah.
sign up for it. You're just like,
Yeah.
okay. I used to use it for that stuff all the time. And I was just like, well, not all the time, but like multiple stuff like that.
Yeah, because in San Diego they always had a car to give away.
Well, it's not just cars. It was just like, well, oh, hey, put your email here. Even like in school stuff, like, oh, put your email, and that would be the email. And I was like, man, I'm getting a lot of these spam emails.
It's the government, bro.
So I ended up just getting rid of the email address altogether.
Yeah. I mean, that as soon as I created the email that I have now,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like made a vow to like make sure it's clean, make sure you keep it professional,
I have like 4 of those right now.
Yeah, no, I have one. I have one email I go through, and I don't like. I
Same.
baby that email account.
I baby like all 4, and I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, how did I let it go to 50 emails?
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I check my email a lot to the point where like if you were to contact me through email, I'll answer you within the hour.
Oh yeah, that's funny, because usually people don't do that anymore. They don't email.
Yeah, they don't.
But at work, that's how
you talk
you
to
communicate.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't text people. You just send them an email.
Yeah, it's the most professional way of contacting people.
Mhm. Okay, so do you do anything to get yourself up, May?
Yeah, fix your breakfast and your lunch.
Damn.
It's my jobs.
No, but what she did was going back to that. She was like, "Get up,
Santa's here. He's on the roof with Rudolph.
Because I knew I wasn't gonna hear the end of it. He was just gonna be complaining the whole time.
So she was like, "Oh, get up, let's stretch," and I was like, "Oh, okay, fine." And it actually really helped to to actually wake me up,
Because he was like, the first thing he said was, "Oh, my back hurts. Something hurts."
It was weird, right? When I
think
got up,
need a
I was like,
massage. I was like, nah.
You know what you should try to do? What time do you typically wake up, GGmarclee?
When
I
it feels like it.
I set my alarm for 5
Okay.
just so I could snooze it for like 45 minutes.
You should try. You should try to sleep early. Wake up at 4.
That's not gonna happen.
Do it for a week. Wake up at 4. Reason being is because I followed this Navy SEAL. His name is Jocko Willink,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I did it like during the quarantine. I did it for like a week, where I woke up like really early. And
But does this also coincide with your work schedule?
yeah, like even
Okay.
if I were to go to work, like, I mean, you've seen I've ridden my bike like at 3
Yeah.
or 4 in the morning.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But
Well,
I mean, you don't necessarily have
Sorry
to do
for
that.
for that. What time do you go to sleep?
As soon as I get home, sometimes like I'm too excited. I sleep like really late, so I only get like 3 hours of sleep maybe. But at the same time,
when you say right when you get home, what's that like?
let's say like around 8, maybe 9.
That's not even early though.
That's kind of early, bro. For like people, I mean, I guess it's not early.
If you're gonna get up at 3, no, it's not really early.
yeah, but I mean,
I thought you were saying like, oh, okay, I come home at 6, don't even eat dinner,
Yeah.
I just go to sleep.
but the whole thing of like sacrificing your sleep to
Mhm.
wake up early so that you have, because May would still be asleep, Kaden would still be asleep, so you have an hour to have by yourself to do whatever you want.
I don't really need alone time.
I mean, for me, it's just more of like I like being up when nothing or nobody is.
Same.
Like before the sun comes up, and then you could even just step outside and just see how quiet it is. For some reason, it's like a nice feeling.
Oh, see, I'm a very
It's relaxing.
Yeah.
I'm okay with doing that like in the middle of the day, but not like
Just going outside?
no, like
Yeah, everyone is.
1
up.
o'clock in the afternoon. Hello.
no. I mean, usually everybody's at work, you know.
okay.
So,
I'm going to sit at the park.
but when no, it's funny because okay, when I'm at work, I take lunches out in the field, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'll just find a random park, and right now nobody's at parks.
Yeah.
So I'd be the only one at the park having lunch.
Dang, you better carry
What do you mean?
some sketchy, like parks
Oh,
are a sketchy place
okay,
to be
yeah.
by yourself.
Well, okay, we're allowed pocket knives, so I mean, I don't know if you've seen my pocket knife. I got a pretty nice.
Is it a
It's
pocket
orange.
knife?
pocket
Or-
knife? So
Is it a okay?
it's a really nice pocket knife.
You need an assisted open. Flick it. Comes
I'll
out
just,
really
like,
quick.
Hit him.
Stand back! I have it. It's orange. I will use it.
He's not a violent person though.
You can see it from here.
Don't get any closer. I will open it.
No, but what's weird? Okay, I don't know. This just came to my mind because today I was at a flood site that I was checking,
Okay.
and somebody dug a hole.
Okay.
I guess because the rain made it softer, and
Just people want to dig a hole.
no. They dug a hole. They're homeless, so they started using it as a shelter.
What?
Like, how deep was this hole? Was this like a Saddam Hussein type?
No. It was more like a what is it? You've watched Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
You know how Team Rocket always digs a hole like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but just enough for you to lay down in.
So like a shallow
My
grave.
man had a shallow grave.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it was insane. So, and there was stuff still in it. There's actually stuff still in it.
At eye level, you can't see me.
So, and then there was like they actually had a place to hang their clothes to dry. And so when I looked in it, and there was like
Freak out.
no, I didn't freak out because I saw the hole from afar. So I walked to it slowly, and then I had my what I call it's a dipper.
Yeah.
So, you know, to dip for in water.
Yeah.
So what I did was like I as I was going towards it, I said hello, hello, you know, just to make sure, you know, they hear me coming. Because the worst thing you want is somebody that's homeless and is like, you sneak up on them and they start attacking.
Dude, there's a one time where the homeless man was sleeping on our mom's front door.
You're like get out of here.
I was like, I thought it was at first I thought it was just like a trash bag because it was literally on the front door, like on the mat. And then I get closer and I'm like, is that Maylin? Because it had your same hair, like the long wavy curly hair. It was me and Whitney were confused. We were like, is that Maylin? And then I get closer and it starts stinking. And then I'm just like, this ain't Maylin. I go, yo, like he was like, ah, and I'm like, what the F are you doing here? And he was like, I'm sleeping here. I'm like, this is my house. Get the F out of here. And he was just like, oh. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I was inconvenient. Like, I'm trying to get inside my house, bro.
Oh, that's so sad.
It is, but then you don't pick people's personal houses to sleep at.
Yeah, like he had squatters' rights on a doormat.
Yeah, so no, but so as I was, you know, I was calling out, I said, and so once I got to the hole, it looked like there was somebody in there. So I took
Yeah.
my stick or my dipper and I started
Poke it.
poking.
You poked the homeless guy.
No, there was nobody in there.
Oh.
So I was just like, okay, cool. Well, but it just looked like they were going to be coming back. So I was just like, I'm just going to leave it. Nothing's here. I did my job. We're good. So, but yeah, I ran into a lot of interesting things out there, which is really cool.
Funny. That's funny.
I get some of those, dad stories where he gets those.
Dad stories are hilarious.
Yeah. So we're coming to an end here.
Wait, let's finish the last one.
Last one?
Last
There
one
is
on
no
the
last one. There's a bunch of ones.
No, I mean on the screen. There's
Okay.
one left.
Okay.
Let's do that one.
All right. So it says, if you want a better chance to know the interviewer's opinion about you, ask what does the ideal candidate look like at the end of the interview. You'll hear exactly what they're looking for, and they'll be a lot more honest in how you don't align with it.
That's a long thing. What?
Not necessarily.
So basically, if you ask the question, what does the ideal candidate look like, they should be able to tell you the traits that they're looking for, and if it pertains to you, and you as the interviewee will know if that does actually pertain to you, instead of like, oh yeah, no, that's me. You don't have to lie about it.
Nah,
But people
when I interview people, if somebody would be like, what does the ideal candidate look like? I'm like, I'm going to be the one asking the questions here.
No, at the end. No.
You don't ask me
Wait,
anything.
no. At
wait,
the end
for
of the
a
interview, you don't say like, do you have any questions for me?
No.
You don't?
Nope.
Really?
For what? That's my question. You ask me a question. My next thing is gonna be like, for what? Hey, how much is the starting pay? For what?
So they really never ask you questions?
That's funny.
Nope. Do they give you an interview outline? Like here,
They give us an interview outline, but I don't go off of that at all. Because honestly, working in retail, it doesn't matter what you know. I can teach you what you know.
Yeah, it's about how they can communicate with you.
I want to know if you can get along with my team. I want to know if you can, because I got to be with you at least 8 hours a day. I got to make sure that I can tolerate you, and if you can talk to people, because it's customer service.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I said. How they communicate.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I want to see their personality. I can't teach personality. I can teach everything you need to know about retail, but not personality.
See, and that's the thing. That's basically a lot of how jobs are.
Yeah,
You can be taught everything you need to know.
Gen Z's in trouble.
Facts.
But you can be taught everything you need to know. Why do you need that degree?
For what? All right, with that note.
But I went into that. So I went to that before, whereas I just don't think, they're looking the right way.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
All right. Well, with that.
For what?
I hope you're watching. So thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, chat.
Salamat.
I know there were too many of you today, but we have each other. Chat is just another extension of us here.
Shout out to Eric. He was going up in chat.
Yeah. Thank you guys for sticking with us. We do appreciate you guys. So don't forget to like the video.
It's a button that looks like that.
Yeah, there you go. Send some of our videos to other people that you think would be interested in hanging out. It's a Thursday night. We're gonna be doing it Thursday night. Sometimes
Come through.
People don't work Fridays. I don't.
There's tacos down
Must
the street.
be nice.
Get some tacos before the show.
So until next time, guys. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.